Right. Boom. Should be live on TikTok and YouTube, hopefully. All things going well. Let me just stand in position so we can see if we're in the right place. We are. Just need to crop the old YouTube down a touch. Like so. And then extend it out. Move that over. And we should be good to go. Hopefully. Tweet out that we are live. Welcome to tiktok.com/Matador darts. Boom. And then we should all be good. Hopefully.
$22.
We are live, thank you, Dad. I'm live on YouTube at least. TikTok I should be
60.
as well, hopefully.
$45.
I should be on
$41.
TikTok as well. It says I am.
$78.
I wonder if it will play my scope.
100.
The YouTube stream as well. 'Cause it does it on TikTok.
70. 100. 45.
More than the other. I probably shouldn't have started streaming with a game, but I needed to load the old scoring
60.
thing up for TikTok. Hold on a minute, TikTok chat's down there, that's why I can't see it. Sorry guys. Where's me mouse? For some reason the TikTok chat was showing on my other monitor, which I didn't realise. Is the average a 3-dart average? I believe so. Yes, it will be.
45.
Anthony, how's it going, mate? Stay straight. There we go.
41.
Am I playing Morton Hall Sunday? Tomorrow.
55.
There.
You require 164. $53.
There we go. I can see everything now. I can see both my
26.
streams. I can see YouTube.
You require 111.
We're all good. That was terrible.
51.
What bears flying visit before going to the club for drinks and darts? Good stuff, mate. Yeah, normally I play darts on Friday.
No score. You require
tonight.
60.
So I thought I'd. Oh my word. I thought I'd stream.
50.
So I've done a little test stream yesterday, it's done really well. So I thought I'd stream again today.
10.
Echoes a bit.
You require 10.
Might be because of my scorer playing out loud as well. How does it automatically do my score? So you can't see it. I can't zoom out anymore, unfortunately. I don't want to put my hand in because it will count my score, but effectively there's cameras up there and 2 down there somewhere. And it tracks where your darts go, basically. called a Scolia system. It's
No score.
the original auto scoring system, I guess, the original home auto scoring system at least. It came a few years before the Omni. Vector Points, thank you for the follow Insta, no worries mate. Darren, how's it going? Kovac Castilla, thank you for the follow. Oh, ignore this first game anyway. Just chucking, getting the arm ready, but I had to get the scoring thing up on TikTok, which has like this little thing because it opens up in a separate window. So. What darts am I using? I am using my own darts. They're a set of custom Matador darts, true 95s. I'll have to tap you up on your setup for lives if that's alright. Yeah, that's fine, mate. It's pretty straightforward if you've got the equipment. I mean, especially on TikTok specifically. I do it on YouTube and TikTok, but who wins tonight, lad? I want Searle to win, just because I'm getting a bit bored of Luke Littler winning, but I wouldn't mind Littler winning. And then I want Anderson to win. I want Anderson to win the whole thing.
99.
Trying to keep up with two chats is a right pain. Speak your flying, perhaps meet up next year when I do it as well. Yeah, mate, all good. I had a few good matches today on the Skoda, 75 and 82 average, not bad. I'm usually hovering at 55. Nice, mate. Yeah, I'm hovering around. I play terribly at home. I don't know what it is. Might just be distractions. I play a lot on stream, obviously, and I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. But my Super League average this year is sitting around the 67 mark, I think.
28.
Might even be a little bit higher than that now. Just hit 180. Nice, mate. 132 then. Ball, double 16.
You require 132.
Nowhere near. Stay there for the sake of it. We'll go there again.
38. You require
this has not been a very good game. Thought I'd try and double. Used to be high 60s, low 70s, better tune removed from behind the eye, lost some vision. Well, hopefully Ryan Sun is inspiring you to get that game back up. Obviously last night when you won, he was talking about his vision and stuff, obviously not for the same reasons, but all vision problems at the end of the day, innit? Can't handle one. I've done that thing where it sounds really bad, but anyone who plays darts, like seriously, will know. Like when you've had like a bath or washed your hands or had a shower or something, and your hands are all like thingy. I've just given my boy a bath, and I've also used talcum powder, so it's all like horrible, and slippy. Oh dear. Is this a Scolia? It is a Scolia. It is indeed.
You require 5.
Ooh, averaging 47. That's not great, is it? It's like 20 points below my average. There we go. Scolia's very loud when called. It barely hear you when it's calling out. Okay, let me sort that out. Thank you, Tom. I have turned it right down as well. Let's turn it right down and turn my voice up a little bit. Hopefully that's all good now. It was loud the other day, and then I tested it yesterday to try and make sure that wasn't the case, but there we go.
Game shot.
All good. Cheers for the heart, Darren. Much appreciated. I'm still getting used to how TikTok works with all these gifts and stuff, but I think it's basically TikTok currency, effectively. I try and throw like I normally throw, I might actually throw some decent darts. Good stuff, cheers mate, thanks for that. Some people don't feed it back, they just sort of comment and expect the stream to be terrible, but I do have the means to change it. It's just people don't say. See you later, mate. Thank you very much. I'm going to change my setup. Not changing it massively, it's the same size stems and flights. It's just I was trying some L-style carbon shafts out because they're a little bit lighter, but I don't really like them. So back to the old faithfuls, I suppose. Why is that wonky? What's that all about? Right. That's better. I can also see these flights because they're white. Which used to be something I hated, but I like it now. Darren, how's it going, mate? Happy New Year, hope you're all good.
140.
Ugh.
43.
Try a new throw for about 5 legs, felt good, was averaging low 50s. Liam, how's it going, mate? Yes, up to town indeed. Thought we'd done alright yesterday to scraper. Was it yesterday? New Year's Day? Can't remember now. Scraper 2-1, I suppose.
94.
Basically throwing like Gabriel Clemens with Pinky in the air. Cheers for showing it live, Darren. The only thing I'll say about trying a new throw is you've got to try and remember how it works tomorrow when you wake up. It's the hardest thing. I've done it in the past where I've done something, that's not 100. I've done something and I've worked out what it is that I'm doing that works well. And then when I wake up in the morning I forget. So I just try and throw as natural as possible.
Game shot.
Two one down to the bot, averaging probably about 50. Same with stance at the oppie. Stance is one thing I've got better at because it was one thing I focused on a lot. I sort of stand toe sort of basically front on, so it's slightly to the right of the oppie. My toe then sort of points at the treble 20, so it's a little bit on the wonk. And then I'll approach the oppie and my back foot is like 90 degrees, so my feet are like that. The only thing that really changes is how far my foot is away, depending on how I feel balance wise. And then it's just bring it up below the eye and throw. Or at least try to. Lifting my head up on top, just kept pulling low. Yeah, that always works. Bringing your head up, bringing your chest out helps. It's something I need to do more of, because what I do is I come into my throw like this as I bring my dart up, and it means I don't get all the way. Kind of similar to what Luke Woodhouse does. Whereas I need to get up first and then bring my dart up, because the problem is when I do this, I bring my arm up too quick and I'm sighting before I get all the way up. So I'm sort of making, that's the one thing I've changed, or trying to change, is the conscious effort to sort of like come into my throw and get up and then sight the dart, because otherwise you're sort of sighting the dart as you come up and then sometimes you're still going. It's one of those, so. Seems to be working though.
100.
Cheers for all the likes, guys. Thank you very much.
60.
Much appreciated. Who do we think is going to win tonight then? Like I said earlier, I want Sel to beat Littler. I'm not like a Littler hater, but I'm just getting a bit bored of him winning. It'd be nice to see Sel win. I've been a fan of Sel for a few years now, and I just like to see Gary Anderson win. As much as I like Jan Van Veen, seeing Gary Anderson win it would be really good. And like I said earlier, I want Anderson to win the whole thing, become a 3-time world champ.
45.
And then there's almost like no way that you can turn down the Premier League, I guess. If you're a world champion, you can't turn down the Premier League, can you?
45.
Probably offer him silly money to do so as well.
41.
Have I been to the ballroom yet? No, I was planning on going between Christmas and New Year. And just didn't get the chance, unfortunately. My son's been ill, so I'm hoping to go. I have Wednesdays off work, but obviously I have to look after my son, so I'm either going to take my son with me to the place, but obviously it means I can't really hire out a lane, or potentially next Friday me and my darts team might go, if they can be bothered to go. But it seems like a really nice venue. Obviously the guys that run it are really good. So, yeah, those of you that are based, those of you based in Suffolk or the east of England, Stowmarket, which is like right in the middle of the east of England basically. The ballroom in Stowmarket, really good dart shop and coaching venue, lane hire. I'll be going up there probably once or twice a month, hopefully. We'll hit 170 on stream one day. Good setup though.
134. Game shot.
Set it up and the computer beats me. If anyone's on Skoda and wants to give me a game, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know in the chat and I'll jump on the old lobby. What team do I play for? So on a Tuesday, Super League, I play for Pot Black in Bury. And then on a Friday, I play in the Bury League for Morton Hall Troopers, which I'm captain of. I used to play for Morton Hall Super League, but we lost all the players, so I moved to Pot Black.
55.
Just 5 minutes to give you a game. Nice, Darren. I'll see you in a minute. Hopefully, I'll get this game won. Although it'll take a bit of a comeback. I'm playing first to 4 against a 65 average bot. My average is always 70 to 80 until it comes to hitting doubles. Got any advice? Went to the Bury Open last year. Nice, mate. I was there last year. I didn't get on my group. Bit annoying. So scoring average 70 to 80 is really good because it means you're probably hitting a treble every visit or every other visit. A big treble at that. The only way you can really get better at doubles is practicing them. It also depends on the situation you're in.
121.
Like if you feel nervous, if you don't feel confident in certain doubles, if you're messing about on the setup shots. How have you got your game on Scolia to look like that? When you start a game on the Scolia, so not when you do the bull-up, but after the bull-up, when the actual game starts and you get the scoring screen, there's a bit next to the calibrate button on laptops at least. It says compact view, you click that and it comes up with a separate internet browser window and it shows you that. Yeah, so if your scoring average is 70 to 80, it means you're hitting a treble every other visit basically, or you're scoring like 85, 81, 60 and then a ton maybe or something. When you get down to the end of a leg, like 170 or below, you could be scoring less because you're trying to hit the right shots, like trying to do the right setups and you're not quite getting them, or of course, if your doubles aren't going, that will bring your average down. So it's a bit of a mix of both. I like to play a game called 101 to 501 or whatever you call it. You basically build your way up. So you take whatever you want your average to be. So for me, I want my average to be 70, which is around about a 21 dart leg, give or take, right? And I want to be able to hold my throw in 24 darts and break in 21 darts. What you do is you take what you want to break throw in or hold throw in, and you just take away 3 darts from 501 downwards. So 101 I would do it in 9 darts, and then if I do that I go up to 201, you do it in 12 darts, 301 you do it in 15 darts, 401 you do it 18, 501 you do it in 21, sorry. And it gets you used to building that way up, but you've also got to hit more scores as you go up. So if your scoring's good, you'll get more chance at doubles. Oh, that was terrible.
38.
Hi Charlie, how's it going, mate? I think I saw your name on the list for tomorrow, so hopefully see you tomorrow. If someone is scoring that highly before doubles, then just hammer the doubles practice. Yeah, exactly. What darts I use? I use the Scolia. I wanted. These are personalised little style. Do you play people online? I do play people online. Okay, Darren. Oh, so many questions. I tried to use dart counter because I wanted to do like one Scolia stream a week and then one dart counter stream so I could play people who have omnis. But dart counter just didn't want to work on my laptop for some reason. Oh, short. Fancy a game. I'm going to give Darren a game, but I will play afterwards. Thank you to Stein, is it VDB for the follow? Oh, tell you what, I'll chuck this game 65-70, sure it could be 50 or 80. Same mate, so we'll match up quite well. Although generally when I play at home, it is more often than not 50. I play better when I'm out and about, strangely. Could it be worth me seeing what doubles I hit more often and then try to see myself for them numbers? You can do. Like, I prefer to leave tops quite a lot, but my ways of going out is quite structured. So like, I don't really mind if I leave double 16 and double top, which are your two most common doubles. It's just the way I leave them. So for me, it's like 47 left. I'll generally go 7 tops because if I hit treble 7, then I'm not leaving like too low of a number. Like if I hit 45, like treble 15, I'll leave myself double 1. But if I'm on like 43, I'll probably go 11 double 16 because it's a nice adjustment, like 11 to 16, like it's on the same sort of line. Just sort of like little things like that I probably think way too much about. So it's just getting used to those finishes and those combinations. Playing 1-2-1's really good as well. Helps with your setup play. How's the Harrows board holding out? I'm not sure I'm a fan of the white numbering. Yeah, it's held out right. Obviously we've got the little chip at the bottom, but down by the 17. But yeah, it's not too bad. All the best, Darren. Yeah, I tried to put the blade 6 number in earlier, but it was just too big. It wouldn't fit on, which was a bit annoying. I might get the miscount there, I'm sorry, because this board doesn't seem to want to work on my Scolia. Sam, you can have a game once I've played Tip Top Coxie after this one. So I'm playing Darren, I'll play Coxie, and then I'll play you if you are about.
61.
I think I'm going to be on until about 7:30ish, I think. Don't know what the time is now. Come on.
70.
Can you play me on the live? You can, if you want to play on the live. More than welcome to. Did something just flash up on my TikTok stream? Did I see that?
43.
I don't know if I saw that or not. It might have been an alert or something, but I might have missed it. Oh, there's someone requesting to join, I think.
140.
Darts down. Ooh. I don't even know how those first it was falling like that. In the same hole. Should I go for 3 bullseyes? I feel like I should, shouldn't I? Because I'm on stream. Because if I hit it, it makes a good clip.
31.
We'll go 3 balls. I won't hit it.
You require 150.
Uh,
102.
Sure, something like this.
Seven. You require 48.
Oh,
32.
tight. I always forget on TikTok you can set like live goals and stuff. I never really use that stuff. I probably should. I need to speak to someone who knows what they're doing on TikTok live. I should have streamed more last month because it was like live event thing, like you got double the promotion or something. I don't really know how it works, but it is what it is. Come on, get in there. Oh, word.
No score.
2 on the wire. I'll move the wire a bit. There we go. I have a horrible gyro I throw. I have spin, but it's a wobbly spin, trying so hard to stop. Is that with your darts? Like, can you see your darts sort of like doing that as they go through the air? Because it might be you want to set up a change.
You require 60.
Because my darts used to do that. Yeah, it might be worth thinking about changing your setup. Sometimes it's because your darts have either not enough stability, there we go.
Game shot.
They either don't have enough stability in flight, or they don't have enough stability, or they have too much stability. It's a weird one. Like if you have really big flights, sometimes they slow your dart right down. What average do I run at?
140.
So in Super League at the minute on a Tuesday when I'm playing, I'm running at just under a 70. But online when I play at home, probably like a 55 because I'm not very good at home. Which is weird because some people are actually better at home than they are. Well, I think a lot of people are probably better at home than they are out and about. Which is funny, isn't it? And that's for someone who doesn't drink as well. Like, I don't drink. A lot of people might be better out and about because they drink and they don't drink at home, but I don't drink at all. So, but yeah, this year's been my best year of Super League by a mile. Like normally I run under a 60. I've put 10 points on my overall average. So. Still relatively inconsistent, but I think about half my games have been 70 or above, so it's not like I've had like a couple of really high averages and then some really low ones. Thank you, Freddie, for the follow. Have I ever hit 9 dart? Technically no. I hit one on the Unicorn Contender board, which is the one with the big trebles, so technically I've not hit one.
140.
Good leg here from Darren. But the most I've gone into one is 7, and it was a really annoying 7 as well because I'd already done the switch. Like a lot of people do treble, like 180, treble 20, and then they switch and miss that 7th dart or miss the 8th dart. But I'd done 180, 174 or 177, sorry, to leave 144, and then went treble 20 and then missed the second treble 20. It was really annoying. My best is an 11. I'm not even hit a 10 dart before.
81.
Thank you for the follow, Sam. Where do I buy them boards? So the Harrows board you can buy from most decent dart shops in the UK. Premier Darts, Double Top Darts, Darts Corner, all stock it, I believe. I was fortunate enough for Harrows to send me this one to review.
33.
So I haven't bought a dartboard for like nearly 2 years, I don't think. Which is good, because I go through them like they're running out.
41.
Again, thank you for the follow, mate, much appreciated. How much? This board retails for £67.95. Universal Darts as well, yes, I always forget about Universal Darts. I'm in the group chat and I should apologise. I need to speak to Ricky actually about some bits and pieces. He's not too far away from me. He's in Colchester way, isn't he? I'm from like the other side of Ipswich, so literally like he's an hour away.
65.
I should really speak to him. I think he hosted a tournament the other week at a venue which I then played Super League at like 3 days later. Ah.
62.
If you like checkouts, I have some videos up on my page. Yep, go and check them out then. If you're looking for checkouts, go and check out Richie's page.
No score.
Oh, he's let me in. He's let me in.
You require 139.
I will not take the opportunity.
41.
Don't know why I went 19 there, it's left me an awful checkout. Numbering is very loose. It is relatively loose. I just had some new darts, but they bounce out like crazy. Any ideas? What dartboard are you using, and what darts are you using, and what points? Get 10% off that. The new Harrows. Yeah, that's a good point. If you can get it, you can get it directly from Harrows, the dartboard as well. Sorry, YouTube comments, I've just completely ignored you. Yeah, you can get 10% off if you go on Harrows' website and sign up as a new member. Oh, terrible.
40.
Sammy boy, how's it going? Universal Darts hosts tournaments at the Smock Pub. Oh, really? Did not know that.
Game shot.
Oh, double three. You're on double three. What score am I using? I'm using the Scolia system. Oh, I need to slow down. 30. Sorry, Darren. I want Gary to win. I want Gary to win the whole thing. In an ideal world. How much is Scolia assistant?
45.
What do you mean? Like, how much does it assist you when you're playing? Like, counting and stuff? Or you just mean how much it costs? Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Price-wise, so you can get the normal Scolia for about £800, where you don't have to pay a monthly fee. Or there's one that's like £400, I think, and you have to pay something a month, basically.
81.
Oh.
36.
Been a while since I've tuned in. How's it going? All good, thank you. How do you actually go up the ranks if you want to buy all the gear online now? Comps.
40.
Just, yeah, pretty much.
47.
If you was to buy all the gear online. Yeah, it's one of those, so people buying stuff online, test it out at home or test it out at competitions. some people are quite like, I've used the same darts now for like 4 years, and I've had similar darts to this for a year or two before that. So, and I know I need to, I don't need to switch, but I've been recommended by someone who does dart things that I probably should switch. But I'm just so stuck on these, and I'm playing well at the minute, so I don't want to. Anyone consider the scoring system, pay the extra and get the Scolia? Yeah, I like the Scolia. I've not used an Omni. I will try one out when I go to the ballroom eventually, but I just think for what it... the only thing that Darts Counter has over the Scolia is probably a bigger casual player base, so like more people are just willing to play like one-off games. But I think if you're serious about darts, Scolia is the way forwards for me. I think the integration with Go Darts Pro is really good as well. You get loads of practice games. Obviously, you've got tournaments on the Scolia. You've got tournaments on Darts Counter, but it seems like they're a bit funny. Scolia tournaments are pretty much all good from what I've seen.
60.
The only thing with any auto score is you don't know if people are cheating by standing too close or not, but what's the time? 20 to 7, so we're going to be on for about another 50 or so minutes. This game's taking way longer than I thought it would, probably because I'm too busy talking.
You require 134. $58.
Alright, mate. Yeah, you can do first to 3 if you want.
26.
That's generally what I play, although I think
76.
what I might do in the future if the game's going to take so long is take it down to best of 3. Go on.
Game shot.
Because I used to do on YouTube, and I used to do, am I a pro player? I am not a pro player. Got a board for Christmas, just spent 50 on a surround and 80 on the darts, now I have to pay 50 for a light. So expensive. Could have been cheaper for you. Like, darts don't have to cost 80 quid, but obviously you've made the choice. You don't have to have a light, but obviously you've got one. There we go. That's on the stream. I only got one. We're on a 9. This is auto darts. This is a Scolia system. Can you add me to live now? I'm not going to play anyone on live, as in like playing on here. I'm just going to play on my thing, because obviously I've got the setup going on. I don't want to mess with that.
30.
Ah, boom.
41.
Darren, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, going back to Jack's thing, don't need a light, and you can get cheaper lights.
60.
Darts, obviously, you can get for like 20 quid, you can get a good set of tungsten darts for like 20-25 quid. Dropping me darts. Board, 50 for a board's not bad, to be fair, in the current market.
85.
I think I get this board, is it actually quiet, like people say in the reviews? Smithy, thank you for the follow. So my initial impression when I first reviewed it, and I think it comes up in the video on my YouTube channel, is I throw a dart and I go, wow, that's quiet. But I do use a Wimble Whisper system, but if people have had it on the wall and their first impression is it's quiet, then it must be a bit quieter than other boards, although I don't think it'll be much different. Ooh, dropping me darts. Oh. Jack, thanks for the follow, mate. Strangely, I've had a few people ask me the last couple of days if I'm a pro player. It might be because of the shirt. This shirt was designed by myself, created by a factory which I have outsourced.
100.
I'm not as good as a pro player. What am I averaging at the minute?
You require
66.
96.
That's about what I average. This is like a normal game for me. Oh, I should check what Darren's on. He's on 111.
38.
Yeah, definitely not a pro player. I do not have a game tonight, Finn. I am here. Initially, it was meant to be mixed pairs tonight in our league, but I scrapped it because I don't think anyone would want to play it, really. I had a few people say they weren't going to play, so I've just said to teams if they want to play, they can.
71.
Oh, unlucky, Darren. I was going to run a tournament, but then Morton Hall were doing a tournament tomorrow, so there was not much point. There we go.
Game shot.
All good. Thank you for the game, Darren. Much appreciated, mate. Good game, good game. I think you played better than you did last time against me. I think we both played better than last time. I have to go back. Anyway, back to the lobby. So next up on the thing is Coxey. If he's about, I use 50 for a surround. Is very expensive. Yeah, it can. Yeah, you can get cheaper ones. Stephen, how's it going, mate? Cheers, Darren. So I think Littler will win, but I want Searle to win, and I actually think Jan van Veen will win, but I want Gary Hansen to win. So head over heart, really. Can't find me online. I've just got out of the game. Who was asking about getting a new dartboard? I can't remember now. There we go. He's got me. We'll skip that. All good. All the best, Coxey. So yes, this is a SCOTA system. 50 for a surround is relatively expensive. You can get an MPQ surround, although you don't get to choose the colour, but if you're just looking for a surround, then Searle is 9 to 1 to win, which is crazy when he's playing so well. Yeah. I think the thing is obviously Littler gets so many bets on for him, so that's probably the reason why. Bullseye! George, how's it going, mate? That's it, Jack Plum was asking about the board. Did I say hi to George? I can't remember now. Oh, right. That's up. Love the new shirts. Cheers, mate. I'm actually getting some more made. I think I'm going to keep this sort of pattern. You can't really see the pattern, but I've got like the Suffolk
59.
crown, Barry Snedman's crown thing here. Got some sponsors. These will be coming off. Mine won't be. Loxley will be coming off. They haven't technically sponsored me, but I've just had them on there because they've supported me. Sports Arena, I need to chat to the guy behind it. I know he's supportive of me, but obviously budget-wise, can't always support and sponsor people. But I will have a new sponsor next week, pretty exciting one. I'll leave you guys to guess who it could be.
100.
I haven't officially signed anything yet, but yeah.
60.
I actually got me into dance, but back Jan van Veen at 20 to 1 from the start. You got cash out on it. My internet connection's really slow, or SCOTA is just being slow. I've always put find the sound of the dart going into the board really loud. Yeah, so I've never actually obviously heard my own whisper from outside because I've never had someone throw, but just got to do a couple of score corrections. Sorry, I was a bit slow getting me darts out of the board, I think.
83.
So another design with the dartboard on my one. I like the first slot. Come on. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll try and hit one eventually on stream. Struggle playing at this pace. Sorry, Coxie, I do apologise. But yeah, I've never heard my whisper from obviously outside the room, so I never really got anyone to throw it. Oh, I should have switched.
41.
What donut?
$137.
Design looks better with the penguin and the dartboard.
You require 129.
Do I do it? Yeah. Go on!
Game shot.
Get in there. Sorry, Coxie. Had to be done.
95. $100.
You know, double. Wasn't as good as my double in the cup. I can't remember if you were there for that, Tom.
48.
And 1-3-4 on tops. Well, that was nice though, to be fair. Big switch across the board. I normally hate double 18s as well. Absolutely hate double 18. Is the darts on tonight? Darts is on tonight.
64.
The design is the one Humphreys used. This one on my shirt isn't, but the guy who makes the shirts is the guy that Humphreys' shirts are made by. Not designed by, but they actually like print and stitch together the shirts.
60.
I use the Scolia getting customers made shortly actually. Nice, Stephen. Send me a picture of them. See what they look like. No, I don't actually make the shirts, I get them made overseas. I do not have the time or the patience to be able to make them. I just design them on my computer and then send it off to a factory who make them.
100.
Darren, thank you for the fist bumps. I don't know when they came through, I must have missed them.
130.
So yeah, this is the Scolia system. So the system is the cameras and the app, or the website. Oh,
83.
funny old deflection. Ooh, 333.
Game shot.
Finish. 2 ton plus checkouts in this game. Not a conventional way of doing it that way, but decent checkout nonetheless. Is my design one the nice one you made? I like it. Optimission HQ on the 12 to get a darts fitting. Hopefully it'll stop me in 26s. Nice, mate. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what darts they fit you with. George, your shirt I actually do like. I think because it's a little bit different to what people normally want. Because people don't normally want like characters on their shirts. So like, normally people just want names and stuff and like little logos, but they don't actually have like, you know, pictures of animals or pictures of themselves or whatever. So the only other ones where I've done someone who has a picture of themselves on their shirt is Tom Sykes. Oh. Am I from Leeds? I'm not from Leeds, I'm from Suffolk. Said something about lifting up things. Is your one more difficult? Sometimes a little bit more difficult. I think just because of the way the patterns overlay each other. It's all very technical. I mean, my one that I've made is quite difficult, but that's because I want a really nice shirt. It takes me ages. This is the Scolia. Am I playing the tournament in Bury tomorrow? I am at Morton Hall. It's my home venue, so I'll be playing in that. Yes, this is the Scolia, so it's a light ring, 3 cameras, and then it links up to a website. You can play other people who have the same system. Or you can play by yourself. Come on.
43.
Gareth, how's it going, mate? Yeah, board's good. Held up quite well. I think I saw something somewhere. It said it's made in the same factory as the Tor and the Mission Samurai 4, so I'd assume it will perform the same. Because those 2 boards perform the same. Oh, that was the one thing I didn't want to do, was drift out to the 501. Use some sandpaper to roughly points up. That is something you can do, yes.
107.
Oh.
45.
Model. I haven't looked at my phone in a while.
17. You require 118.
My partner messaged me at 6:15, saying my audio's echoing on YouTube, but it might have been something I fixed. I don't know if I fixed it or not.
39.
Stephen, thank you for following me. I only have one audio source on YouTube, so it shouldn't be echoey.
No score.
Getting 12 followers this stream. If you guys aren't subscribed to me on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel. I've had it for like 5 years. I'm one of the, not one of the oldest, because there are older than me, but I am one of the older generation of darts creators. Been doing it for 5 years now, nearly 6 years. If you want to go and drop me a follow over there, I'm nearly at 5,000 subscribers, which is way under what I think I should be, but I just haven't had time to make content. So, if you want to go follow me on there, I'm doing a big giveaway at 5k. Going to be giving away a Winmore plasma light, a few sets of darts, some L-style stuff.
59.
I have an L-style giveaway going on my X account currently as well. Sorry, Coxie, I'm taking my time here. Obviously, I'm trying to present a YouTube and TikTok stream. Been using it on me since March 25, and Scolia arrived today. Looks and feels more polished. Nice, mate. Did you get the Scolia like the 2, the plasma number ring, or the plasma light ring? Because I had the plasma 1 with the foam sort of ring, but I've sort of changed it so that it's drilled into my
140.
plasma. I've got a plasma light from Winmore, and I put it all on there. Oh my word.
55.
Casey, how's it going? Any solid dates this year with me having mini Matador? Brid is definite. I want to do a couple of the darts events for you ones, so the one in Yarmouth and then maybe one of the ones in Skegness. ADC possibly, but I think the first one might be too soon. I also think it's the same weekend as the UK Open qualifiers in Norwich, so I think I'd rather do that. Especially if ADC is on, because if ADC is on, then some of the good players won't be there. How's the board holding up? Board's holding up quite well. Got Flex 2 Lite, didn't have some free version stocked.
84.
That's a shame. Not really anything wrong with it though, I suppose. If you were paying for the Omni and you're not going to play it anymore, or if you can find some codes from places, then it's not the end of the world.
60.
Thanks for the follow, Coxie. Yeah, board's holding up really well. Going back to Kieran's question, yeah, I will be going to some tournaments this year, hopefully a few more. Obviously, next week there'll be a bit of an announcement, hopefully, all things going well, which means I might have to play in some more events as well. So yeah, we'll be you keep your eye out for that. It'll be posted on my X account and my Facebook account probably. I'll probably put it in a video or a TikTok or something, but generally X is the place where I update most things all the time, formerly known as Twitter. I still call it Twitter. Is that the trick? No. Right, try again then. Try again.
7.
We are up to 4,540 likes. If we can get to 5,000 likes, that would be pretty good. I think it's the most liked I've been on a stream.
39.
I think generally there's a lot more traction with dart stuff at the minute, so streaming now is quite good.
70.
I always leave 170, I always mess it up.
50.
Is the ball quieter than others that have used? I've heard a few say it seems to be quiet and wear well. Yeah, so my initial impression through my first dart at it, which is on my YouTube video, first thing I said was like, oh, that was quiet. So yeah, it seems pretty quiet. I don't know if it's much quieter than what you would normally see, but
60. No score.
I thought so about Kieran about. We've gone above Borough now in the table. Despite what feels like has been a pretty bad season for Ipswich, we've sat in second, so it can't be that bad. Wire for fun. Should be a TikTok name, Wire for fun. Not darts for fun, wires for fun.
40.
Sometimes it goes that way, doesn't it?
You require 10.
Oh dear. Let yourself double one. Moving number again. Something not our doorbell.
No score.
Sound like someone was ringing our doorbell, and there might be another place. Double one then. Boom! First dart, love double one. Almost time for the annual pilgrimage north. Yes, mate. Scotland's not going to be one I'm doing again anytime soon. I've done it once. Probably won't do it again.
55.
At least until if they ever change venue. Then I might switch. Might go up there, but just don't like the venue. It's a bit far away from anywhere, basically.
100.
That's my only problem. Was I the year of the tape measure? I never saw a tape measure come out, but I think I was there the year where there was some problems with the ockies being wrong. But they are the same ockies that I use at Brid, and I don't mind them, so it's all perception, isn't it? But also in Scotland there's a carpet, so the boards will probably sink to the floor a little bit more. What's the time? I'm going to chuck your phone.
100.
Just gone 7. I see someone constantly ringing the doorbell in one of the other flats. How long have I been playing for? Bit of a weird one to answer for me, because I've been sort of playing my whole life, always had a dartboard at home, but I never really played properly. Like, I literally just pick up some darts, just go, try for 5 minutes and just walk off. Like, wouldn't play any practice games or anything. And it wasn't until just before COVID
100.
where I got into it properly, and then obviously COVID hit and lockdown happened, and I just sort of I proper deep dived into darts during the Worlds before COVID. So I'd got like all the setup and everything, and then that's when I started my YouTube, and then I've just been into it like ever since. So properly like 5.5 years, or 5 years now, or 6, yeah, 5 years. But like technically my whole life. 98.
98.
Do I know when Luke was on? I do not. I think he's on in the second game tonight. I don't know, to be honest.
You require 52.
Ugh.
42.
Just missed double 12 for a 9. Unlucky, mate. Elliot, thank you for the follow. My darts have not come out of the board. I do apologise, it's because I knocked my numbering. Good chance then.
You require 10.
I should have gone 3 for double 1, because I did double 1 last time, didn't I?
Game shot.
There we go. Coxie wins. Oh, Coxie, well played, mate. It was a good game to start off with, and then we sort of went off a bit off the boil. Probably because I was too busy talking. But good game, mate. Mid 60s-ish in the average. You can see on the YouTube stream, at least, you can see my heat map a little bit above the 20 and a little bit below. Coxie had a pretty solid heat map. His scoring was better than mine. My checkout percentage was better than his. And he won the match. So not bad at all. We are over 5,000 knots, we're nearly at 6,000 knots actually. I was playing at that speed, finishing was awful. You play fast though, yeah mate. Another time whenever you fancy I had you. Nice mate, yeah. I generally only really play on the Scolio matches wise when I'm actually streaming. I'm hoping to stream a couple of nights a week from now on. Fridays won't be my normal night to stream, it'll probably be a Sunday. And then another one at some point in the week, potentially a Wednesday. Do I often hit 180s? I've hit a few, to be fair. Recently I've hit a lot more. It's just one of those things, sometimes you hit a few, sometimes you don't. I'm actually leading, I think. I haven't done the stats from a couple of weeks ago yet, but I think I'm leading my local league in 180s. I've hit 5 this season, since October. Super League, I think I've hit a few. I think I worked it out the other day, I think I've hit a 180 in every match I've played for the last like 5 or 6 matches, which when you're only playing best of 5 and best of 7 isn't too bad. Freddie, thank you for the follow. What's your prediction for the darts tonight? So prediction is Littler and Van Veen win, but I would like Ando and Searle to win. That's what I would like versus what I think will happen. I don't want Littler to lose because of Littler hate. I want Littler to lose because I like Ryan Searle. Is the darts on now? I believe it should be, I think. Which is why I'm only going to be on until 7ish. So, or 7:30, sorry. Although I have been told my son's getting a bit tired, so I might have to go and put him to bed in a little bit. I think the darts might start at 7:30 because it says on my phone that the match starts at 20 to 8, and normally they always put it 10 minutes after the start, so. Oh, 7 program course I started, there we go. Got Van Veen win, 7:30, there you go. People in the chat knows. I think it's 8:45. 8:45 if you're in somewhere in Europe, I suppose. 7:45 if you're in the UK. Yeah, Arrowhead. Right. Gonna have a quick 5 minutes and then that'll be me done, I think. I'm gonna go and put my son to bed. It's my turn to do that tonight. 180. Yeah, boy. 180. All on top of each other. Nice. My bad now, Sam. I'm just getting used to the times. Ah. What a bottler. Little Jam final will show like the young dart type players coming through now. It's ridiculous. Yes, have I been to Amsterdam? I haven't. It's one of those, isn't it? There's a lot of good young players coming through, but there's also a lot of players that are doing their thing that are a bit older as well. People forget. Like you look at Andreas Harrison's only really become like a top player. I mean, outside of the tour, become a top player, but you know, I think he's a full-time professional nearly, or he'd pretty much be able to be a full-time professional nearly. Played well in the Worlds, and he's like 50 odd, so there's still life in some of the older boys. Gives me hope as well. I mean, I'm not old, I'm only 28, but sometimes it's like football, isn't it? Like once you get to a certain age, you think, oh, it's not going to be for me. But you never know. Darts is one of those where. You too, Sean. Charlie Manby is good. Mitchell Laurie's going to the finals, only 14, 15. Yeah, Mitchell's good as well. There's a lot of good young players out there. The other thing is what happens to those young players when they don't play well or when they don't quite get to where they want to be. So like similar to football, like you get players who are in professional academies and they're like top young player, but then when it gets to playing men's darts or playing men's football, they're not quite at it, and they have to drop down the levels, and it's like whether they still enjoy it playing at that level. We've seen it happen before with players that don't quite make it onto the PDC tour, even though they're really good at a young age, and then they just sort of lose the love for darts because they're in their mind, they're like, oh, I'm going to become a professional player. The other thing I see a lot as well is I see a lot of TikToks from young lads who like play JDC and they're like, oh, I'm not good enough, or like I'm never going to make it as a dart player, or like my one goal is to be a darts player. It's good to have goals, but also just make sure you're realistic. Like I think it is difficult to tap into like young players, but like if you're like 12 or 13 playing JDC and like you're still so far removed from being able to play men's darts, so you just need to enjoy the game at that point while you can. Because if you focus too hard on being a top player when you're 12, 13, 14, you don't make it, you're going to lose the love for the game before you're even able to play it properly. So, James Hubbard springs to mind. Yep, James is one of those, obviously relatively local to James. Spoke to him a couple of times. He's got his love back for the game now a little bit, so yeah, good to see him playing alright. Back playing county again now and playing local tournaments and a bit of ADC stuff. So I think the standard of darts in Norfolk helps as well, because there's a lot of good players again in Norfolk now, like whereas before it was a bit funny, but how affect the young players' media and stuff. Aaron Monk, Endless List, Taylor Phones. Yep. The media, I'm not sure. It's one of those, isn't it? Could do anything to a player. It's done really good for Luke Littler because he's got loads of publicity and loads of money, and he can probably retire really young. Obviously, he's top. Mitchell Laurie, is he ever going to make a world final on his first attempt at the Worlds? Probably not, or PDC Worlds at least, because he did in the WDF. So, anyways, So who's in the darts now? How much darts at 318s this week? Nice, mate. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to be me done because I need to put my son to bed and pack up all my streaming equipment before I then go to bed later on. So, hope you guys enjoy watching the darts. As I said before, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, make sure you do. If you haven't followed me on YouTube and you're on TikTok, head over to YouTube because I'm doing a big giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. You don't even have to engage me on there, just subscribe. Because the giveaway is going to be on Twitter probably, so follow me on there. Thank you everyone for tuning in, thank you everyone for the games, Coxie and Darren. I'll be live again potentially Sunday night, if not maybe Monday during the day as well, because I'm at home Monday, working from home, so maybe a quick lunch break stream or something. We'll see. So, yes, thank you all for joining. I'll see you all in the next live stream. I'll hit me surround. See you later.